Hey guys, what's going on? It's Myra. So today I just wanted to get on here and talk about something that's been really bothering me. So first of all, I just want to say that this video is a little bit more towards women of color, and particularly because for one, I am a black woman, obviously, and then for two, I only had experience with this situation with women of color. So also, this is my personal experience. I'm not portraying this on all women of color, particularly black women. This is just what has been my experience. So just to start out, just to go ahead with it, I have pretty much been hearing a lot of women of color, and particularly, that has been basically saying they don't have time for their health, they don't have time for working out, things in that nature. So it's like, it's just really baffling to me because this is really pretty much an epidemic, particularly in black women and in our culture, that we have diabetes, heart disease, stroke, all these type of epidemics that really pertain into being overweight, obesity, that is really pretty much an epidemic for our culture.
So when I hear things like, I just do not have time for working out. I have kids, I have school, I have work. There is just no time for me to just plan my meals and get my workouts in. I just have way too much to do.
Well, none of my friends are working out, so I'm perfectly fine. I do not have to work out. I don't think I'm fat. I'm thick.
Well, my man likes me just the way I am, so I don't have to worry about my health.
So you mean to tell me that you don't have time to work out because you have work, you have kids, you have school, you have all these different things going on, but you have time to go shopping? You have time to go to the club every weekend. You have time to get ready, to get your nails done, get your makeup, your hair did, but you can't take an hour out to work out? So when I hear these things, I pretty much hear,
I ain't got time to live. Forget it. I'm just ready to die. My time clock is clicking and I just don't care. Oh, none of that will ever happen to me.
okay, so I just do not understand if this is just a cultural thing, or are we just so oblivious to the fact that these epidemics are happening directly to us? Or do we just not care? Are we ignorant to the fact? And I don't mean ignorant in a very negative way, since in today's culture, ignorant is supposed to be like you're dumb. The definition of ignorant is just not knowing. So are we just so oblivious or ignorant to the fact that diabetes is really high for African American people? Stroke is really high. Heart disease is really high. And this is pretty much cause for being overweight, obesity, which is really high and really basically an epidemic in our community. And I'm just going to be looking down at my phone real quick because I wanted to quote a little bit of statistics that pertain directly to African American women. So just looking down, and I will put the links to these articles that I found online down below, which I think is pretty credible. They came from newspapers, well-known newspapers, and also from a .gov website. So right now, and particularly to black Americans, non-Hispanic black Americans have the highest age-adjusted rates of obesity, and that's 49.5%. So that's almost half of black Americans in the U.S. who are obese. And to African American women has the highest obesity rate of all race and sex age groups. 4 out of 5 black American women have a body mass index of above 25%. So those just a little stats just to throw out there just to get you thinking. I'll put the links down below for you so you can look over the articles. Now, what I want to say, first of all, there is nothing wrong with being overweight. I really don't believe in the whole BMI, body mass index system, just because everybody has a different body type and genetics play a role, and just because of your certain age and height, I don't think you can really adjust what is a healthy weight for someone. So let's just get that out of the way right there. Also, what I wanted to know is that there's nothing wrong with being fat. I'm not saying that you must be skinny in order to be healthy, because that is not true as well. What I'm saying here is that we as black women are ignoring our health. We put everything before our own health. Some of us have kids, some of us have school, work, we have church, outside life, social life, things, a relationship, things that we just been putting before us. And I just want to make it aware that we need to take a step back and really look at our health, because if we're not taking care of us, nobody else will. We know what's up with our body. We need to get checkups. We need to know our weight. We need to know what's healthy for us. We need to just start thinking critically about our health, because if we just let it go, we are going to go a lot sooner. And I know we want to stay there for our loved ones. I know we want to finish school. I know we want to do better in our work. We want to stay here so we can enjoy our social life. We don't want to go away so soon. So why even process it even further? We have control over what we put in our body. We have control of our weight. We have control of our health. So why not take advantage of that? Why just say that basically you don't have time for yourself? Yourself is the most important person you can have time for. You need to be there for yourself in order to be there for your children, in order to be there for your family, in order to be there for your significant other, in order your organizations, everything that you are a part of. You need to take care of yourself so you can make sure that you are there for that. So when I hear this, ain't nobody got time for that, like, that's just outrageous to me. How could you not have time for your own health? How could you just not have time? At least if you don't, basically what I'm hearing is that you don't care enough about yourself. Now, I'm not saying you should be a size 2 or you should be 145 or whatever. I'm not saying you should be fit in a certain mold, because everyone is different. What I'm saying is just take care of yourself. You can be technically overweight by BMI mass or whatever, but your health can be in shape. Like, there's a difference from weight basically doesn't define if you're healthy or not. So, I mean, I'm just saying, get healthy. Be aware of your life, your health, your surroundings. Be there for your children, your family, your work, your school. Be there by taking care of yourself first. Because simply you can't be there for your kids if you can't be there for yourself. If you are dying inside and you are aging away at your lifespan, you are subtracting from them rather, how could you be there for someone else? So that's my rant about that. Please leave your comments below. I want to hear your point of view on this. Also, I wanted to just basically granted that I have been seeing a lot of, in particularly women of color, that has been going on a new health journey, changing their lifestyle and doing better for themselves. So if you're one of those women, I applaud you. I have been seeing an increase in my experience, once again, an increase women of color that have been paying in particularly a little bit more to their health. But I just felt like I've been hearing a lot of these comments and these different outrageous point of views, so that I had to get on here and talk to you guys about it. So please leave your comments below, like this video, share it even, and I just want to hear from you guys. And also the next video I will do pretty much an update, a weigh-in update, and pretty much what I've been doing with my whole lifestyle journey, my natural hair, everything. So please stay tuned to that by subscribing, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.